Let's exercise while we go through this interactive zoo. I can teach you fun and interesting facts about the animals while we stay active together. Here are a few words you may want to learn before we go too far into our journey. Herbivores, plant eaters, carnivores, meat eaters, omnivores, plant and meat eaters. When we visit the primate house, we will see monkeys. Can you think of the movement of a monkey? Fact: a group of monkeys is known as a mission, tribe, or troop. Fact: there are over 260 different species of monkeys worldwide. Fact: monkeys are mostly omnivores and eat mostly fruit, leaves, nuts, and insects. Another primate is the gorilla. Why do you think a gorilla pounds his chest? Fact: adult male gorillas make very loud screaming sounds, and at the same time, they'll beat their chests. This is a warning signal to the younger gorillas to back off, or they'll be engaged in a battle. Most of the younger ones will retreat. Fact: gorillas usually don't need to drink water from lakes or streams. They get their water from foods that they eat and morning dew. Fact: gorillas' arms are longer than their legs. This allows them to walk on all four limbs while still remaining somewhat upright. Fact: gorillas are generally herbivores or vegetarians. They eat wild celery, shoots, roots, fruit, tree bark, and tree pulp, but on occasion eat small animals and insects. A male can eat up to 40 pounds of vegetation a day. Let's visit the world's tallest mammals. What do you think their long necks and long legs help them do? Scientific name: Giraffa camelopardalis. Type: mammals. Diet: herbivore. Average lifespan in the wild: 25 years. Size: 14 to 19 feet. Weight: 1,750 to 2,800 pounds. Size relative to a 6-foot man. Fact: a giraffe's legs are about 6 feet alone. They allow them to run as fast as 35 miles per hour over short distances and cruise about 10 miles an hour at long distances. Fact: giraffes feast on leaves and buds and treetops that few animals can reach. Cassia is their favorite. The 21-inch tongue helps them pluck food from branches. Fact: the giraffe has 4 stomachs, which speeds up the digestion process. Many people call these mammals horses with stripes. Did you know they are from the same family? Fact: zebras are part of the equidae family along with horses and donkeys. Fact: a group of zebras is called a dazzle. Why would you think they are called that? Fact: zebras will run from side to side when chased by a predator. This feline may be related to a house cat, but not a good idea to try to pet it. In fact, the average male lion weighs around 400 pounds, while the average female lion weighs around 290 pounds. Fact: lions can reach speeds of up to 50 miles per hour, but only in short bursts because of a lack of stamina. What other animal do you know that runs fast? Fact: lionesses, female lions, are better hunters than males and do most of the hunting for a pride. Fact: a group of lions is called a pride. Here is another beautiful cat that may be too big for your couch, and this guy never changes his stripes. Fact: a group of tigers is known as an ambush or streak. Fact: tigers usually hunt alone at nighttime. Fact: rare white tigers carry a gene that is only present in around 1 every 10,000 tigers. Fact: tigers have been known to reach speeds up to 40 miles per hour. Fact: the tiger is the largest species of the cat family. Let's check out these giants who are an endangered species. Can you think of ways to help protect them? Fact: there are 5 different species of rhinoceros, 3 native to southern Asia and 2 native to Africa. They are the black rhinoceros, white rhinoceros, Indian rhinoceros, Javan rhinoceros, and Sumatran rhinoceros. Fact: rhinos may look tough, but their skin is actually quite sensitive. They can sunburn, and biting insects bug them. That's why they like to wallow in mud. It puts a layer between their skin and the sun and insects. Fact: rhinoceros horns are made from a protein called keratin, the same substance that fingernails and hair are made of. Fact: rhinoceros are often hunted by humans for their horns. Fact: rhinoceroses get their name from their most famous feature, their horns. The word rhinoceros comes from the Greek rhino, nose, and ceros, horn. Time to visit the largest land-living mammal in the world. Fact: there are 2 types of elephant, the Asian elephant and the African elephant. Although sometimes the African elephant is split into 2 species, the African forest elephant and the African bush elephant. Fact: elephants have no natural predators. However, lions will sometimes prey on young or weak elephants in the wild. The main risk to elephants is from humans through poaching and changes to their habitat. Fact: the elephant's trunk is able to sense the size, shape, and temperature of an object. An elephant uses its trunk to lift food and suck up water and then pour it into its mouth. These felines are quicker than you can imagine. Try to keep up with these cats. Fact: one way to always recognize a cheetah is by the long, black lines which run from the inside of each eye to the mouth. These are usually called tear lines, and scientists believe they help protect the cheetah's eyes from the harsh sun and help them to see long distances. Fact: cheetahs are extremely fast. However, they tire quickly and can only keep up their top speed for a few minutes before they are too tired to continue. Fact: the cheetah is the fastest land animal in the world. They can reach a top speed of around 70 miles per hour. Cheetah can accelerate from 0 to 70 miles per hour in just a few seconds. Fact: a cheetah has amazing eyesight during the day and can spot prey from 3 miles away. However, cheetahs cannot climb trees and have poor night vision. We can fly right into the birdhouse to see these beautifully winged creatures. Fact: scientists believe that birds evolved from theropod dinosaurs. Fact: there are around 10,000 different species of birds worldwide. Fact: some bird species are intelligent enough to create and use tools. Fact: birds have hollow bones which help them fly. Fact: hummingbirds can fly backwards. Time to see our national bird in all its majestic beauty. Fact: bald eagles build some of the largest of all bird nests, typically 5 to 6 feet in diameter and 2 to 4 feet tall, ranging in shape from cylindrical to conical to flat, depending on the supporting tree. Both parents help build it, but the female does most of the placement. Fact: bald eagles are powerful flyers, soaring, gliding, and flapping over long distances. When courting, a male and female fly high into the sky, lock talons, and cartwheel downward together, breaking off at the last instant to avoid crashing to earth. Fact: eagles eat many varieties of fish, along with birds, reptiles, amphibians, invertebrates such as crabs, and mammals, including rabbits and muskrats. Is that the theme from Jaws playing? Time for these fascinating predators of the ocean. Fact: a pup, baby shark, is ready to fend for itself at birth. After birth, the pup must try to get away from the mother before she tries to eat it. Fact: sharks do not have a single bone in their bodies. Instead, they have a skeleton made up of cartilage, the same type of tough, flexible tissue that makes up human ears and noses. Fact: some sharks remain in motion their entire lives. This forces water over their gills, delivering oxygen to the bloodstream. If the shark stops moving, it can suffocate and die. These little gastropods that live all over the world will shuffle their way into your heart. Fact: depending on the species, some snails can live 5 to 25 years. Fact: most people believe that snails feed exclusively on plants, but it is not the case. Some species are omnivorous, and some even carnivorous, as long as they can obtain the nutrients necessary to have a hard and healthy shell. Fact: as they move along, snails leave behind a trail of mucus, which acts as a lubricant to reduce surface friction. This also allows the snail to move along upside down. Hope this journey isn't making you crabby. Yup, yup. Let's see about these crustaceans. Fact: these crustaceans mostly have short, wide bodies. When they outgrow their shells, they split them open and shed them. Underneath, there is a new soft shell which hardens in 3 days. Fact: some crab species can naturally automize, shed limbs such as their claws, which then regenerate after about a year. Fact: crabs are crustaceans with 10 legs. The front pair of legs have strong, gripping claws on the end. The back 8 are used for walking. Crabs can creep forward very slowly, but prefer to scuttle sideways because they can move very quickly that way. Did you know the world is made up of about 2/3 water? That just means more opportunity for real estate for these aquatic creatures. Let's see how it is under the sea. Fact: Cleaner fish help out other fish by removing parasites and dead skin from their scales. Fact: fish are vertebrate animals that live in the water. Vertebrate means that they have a spinal cord surrounded by bone or cartilage. Fact: although jellyfish and crayfish have the word fish in their name, they aren't actually fish. Fact: fish are covered in scales, which are often covered in a layer of slime to help their movement through water. Now is on to one of the most intelligent and playful mammals, which interact very well with us humans. Fact: dolphins have excellent eyesight and hearing, as well as the ability to use echolocation for finding the exact location of objects. Fact: dolphins communicate with each other by clicking, whistling, and other sounds. Fact: some dolphin species face the threat of extinction, often directly as a result of human behavior. The Yangtze River dolphin is an example of a dolphin species which may have recently become extinct. Fact: dolphins live in schools or pods of up to 12 individuals. No, these flightless birds are not dressed in formal attire. They're penguins. Let's find out a little about them. Fact: the emperor penguin is the tallest of all penguin species, reaching as tall as 47 inches in height. Fact: emperor penguins can stay underwater for around 20 minutes at a time, and often huddle together to keep warm in the cold temperatures of Antarctica. Fact: large penguin populations can be found in countries such as New Zealand, Australia, Chile, Argentina, and South Africa. Fact: penguins' black and white plumage serves as camouflage while swimming. The black plumage on their back is hard to see from above, while the white plumage on their front looks like the sun reflecting off the surface of the water when seen from below. Brr, make sure to wear something warm while visiting these furry friends. Fact: polar bears are the largest carnivores, or meat eaters, that live on land. Fact: polar bears use sea ice as platforms to hunt seals, which makes up most of their diet. Fact: polar bears have an excellent sense of smell, which can detect a seal about a mile away. Fact: polar bears have black skin. Although their fur seems white, it is actually transparent. There are about 33 species of these semi-aquatic marine mammals. Here are some fun facts about these four flippered friends. Fact: some species can hold their breath for nearly 2 hours underwater by slowing their heartbeat and conserving oxygen. Fact: because they can spend months at sea, seals can sleep underwater. Fact: seals mainly live in the water. They only come on shore to mate, give birth, molt, or escape from predators such as orca whales and sharks. Fact: seals have a layer of fat under their skin called blubber, which keeps them warm underwater. Their slick fur coat is streamlined for gliding through water. Here's a tiny little fella who gets moving at any chance he can. Fact: inchworms aren't worms, but are actually caterpillars, which are small, hairless, and have fewer legs than other species. Fact: on sensing a predator, they become still and resemble a twig. Fact: inchworms are known to produce silk that they hang from. In case of danger, they drop quickly from the leaves they feed on and hang from the end of the silken strand. Once it's safe, they get back up and continue eating. Fact: since they have no legs in the middle of their bodies, they need to pull their hind portion forward, forming a loop, and then move forward with the front portion of their body. Fact: a single inchworm does not eat much. However, it is said that a large, hungry group of inchworms can cause serious damage to trees and bushes, like those of apple and mulberry, and most garden plants. Time to hop on over to visit these marsupials from Australia and New Guinea. Fact: groups of kangaroos are known as a mob, troop, or court. Fact: kangaroos can hop around quickly on 2 legs or walk slowly on all 4. Fact: baby kangaroos are known as joeys. Fact: kangaroos can swim. Fact: kangaroos can jump very high, sometimes 3 times their own height. Here we visit some mammals which come from a long line of very hard workers. They have been helping with hard labor jobs for over 5,000 years. Fact: donkeys are extremely cautious by nature and avoid anything that seems dangerous. For example, when alarmed, they usually freeze or run. When the danger has passed, donkeys try to find the source of the threat. As a result, they are known as stubborn, although they are quite obedient and hardworking. Fact: these animals have such a relaxing effect on other animals that they can help alarmed, injured, or recovering animals by soothing them and helping them reduce stress. Fact: some donkeys serve as companions for physically and mentally limited children in various recreational riding programs. Their positive effect on both humans and animals is explained by their affectionate, calm, and patient nature. Finally, we can crawl over to visit the reptile house to conclude our journey. Fact: the upper and lower eyelids of chameleons are joined, leaving just a small hole for them to see through. They can move their eyes independently, however, allowing them to look in 2 different directions at the same time. Fact: the Komodo dragon is the largest type of lizard, growing up to 10 feet in length. Fact: some lizards can detach their tails if they are caught by a predator.